Alright, want to give honor as goes to place due to Yahweh by Shimmy Al-Shah, by Shimmy Kakadash. Double honors apostles and elders and elder bishops as well. Peace of Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. I'm Brother Wild from GMS Detroit, Bot Camp. Disclaimer. Okay. Disclaimer. Fair use. This is for educational purposes only. I am not getting any money off of this at all. Like I said, this is for educational purposes only. Alright, so let me get to the video. Alright, and basically this video about the motb. Alright, and I want to show this.
Finally from us this evening, technology on the cutting edge. We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms. The chips allow a person to be scanned, sort of like a cereal box at the supermarket checkout. In Mexico, this will be one more tool in the fight against crime. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
You've seen it before, right out of Hollywood.
It's maybe a little uncomfortable.
A microchip inside the body. A hidden, high-tech identification tag.
They're the access codes to your job spot.
Now, Mexico's Attorney General and 160 of his deputies have had microchips implanted in their arms to control access to the country's new Criminal Investigation Center. It is to provide access, said the Attorney General, to the right people in exclusive areas where there is valuable, sensitive information. The microchip, the size of a grain of rice, is injected under the skin and gives off a low-frequency radio wave. A scanner reads each chip's identification number to verify an official's security clearance.
The microchip is tamper-proof, it's secure, no one can take your microchip and use it to their advantage to gain access to your facility.
The chip, developed by Applied Digital Solutions, is similar to those used in the U.S. to identify and return runaway dogs. In humans, it can have several uses.
Little stick.
The chips can also be programmed to carry medical information. The one in this patient details his blood type, allergies, and the fact he has Alzheimer's disease. The device is now awaiting approval from the Food and Drug Administration. Some researchers are developing microchips for use in the home so that wearing one can turn on lights and open doors. Hands-free. The next step, say researchers, is developing an implantable chip with a global positioning system to track people miles away, whether kidnapped or lost, just as cars can now be traced. A kind of LoJack for the body. John McKenzie, ABC News, New York.
That is our report on World News.
And there you go. So yeah, you know, the motb, and this is like a old clip or whatever, you know. So pretty much. But we'll go ahead and get to some scriptures right quick. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab something right quick before I get to what I'm gonna get. All right. Revelation 12 verses 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowing that he hath but a short time. Right. You know, to rule over the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, as the rest of the world, because Yahushua is coming back to take the earth. You know. But yeah, grab something also. So yeah, we are at the time where everything is wrapping up. All right. Because we're in the beginning troubles of Jacob's trouble. All right. But you know, the little bit of the World War III kicking in, but it's not gonna fully take off until they force the motb, which that is coming. All right. So let me start off at Revelation chapter 13 verses 16. And he chose all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in thy right hand or in thy foreheads, and that they no man may buy, sell, or save he that hath the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. And here is wisdom. Let him that have it understanding, counting the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and not as a number. And his, a number of a man, and his number is 600, 3 square and 6. So yeah, hey, these there's gonna come a time, because right now we having a little bit of food shortages, but we also know that's gonna even increase, because it's gonna get so bad out here. But hey, we warned you about this thing here, about the MOTB, so check something right quick.
Keep your credit card information. Implanting the chip is a relatively minor procedure done by making a small incision in the hand. But doctors warn these implants come with health risks.
There's always worry of infection. I'd say that's probably the number one risk. There are other things that can happen also. Local reactions, the device can move. It can be implanted into a place that's unsafe, for example, where there's some nerves or arteries. So I think it has to be done in the right context.
There are people now keeping credit card information in the chips, and they use their hand just to pay for things. They don't have to carry anything when they leave the house.
Tattoo artist and body piercer Gentle J. Blundell is considering getting one to help in his business.
It's amazing. I mean, we're living literally in the future.
And there you go. So, hey, we was warning, we was telling you from the prophets. Okay, we like I said, we warned you, people. All right. So none of you can't say that the prophets didn't tell you. All right. In fact, let me grab something. Because, when all hell break loose, we're not going to be out there anymore. All right, Book of Amos, chapter 8, verses 11 and 12. Behold, the days come, said that the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, neither a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Yeah, exactly. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and they shall not find it. So, hey, when all hell really breaks out, we're not going to be out there anymore to tell you anything. Our job will be done. All right? So, hey, I just want to bring that out. So with that, I want to give honest, glory, praise due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash, double honors, apostles, and the elders, and other bishops as well. Piece of Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. Shalom.